not fixed it. How about that? No. This? No. Okay. This is upsetting. Right. I'm gonna try this. Right. I've taken the headset off. I've got the microphone in front of me instead. It's better for me. Let me know in chat if the audio's not quite alright. I'll be able to move the microphone. But these two players have been moving while I've been faffing about. And so far it is Jimbits in the lead, but beautiful tech by brhu. It does, on Pokemon Stadium, it can send you at a very weird angle if you do not get that tech. So he's very, very good to get that tech right there, and he's pulling things up, getting that can to combo into some other aerials. Even it up the percent. And might be able to, no, might lead into a kill at some point, especially with the barrage of stuff while Jimbits is trying to get back onto the stage. But he's managed to make his way back on, but for not for long. Getting killed there by the can. But brhu, very high percent now. Could die to definitely to a back up smash. Any smash attack pretty much at this point in time if it hits on the right side. But brhu putting up that wall, tacking on that damage. Oh, flanking the back air with the pigeon. Is going to save Jimbits from taking a little bit of percent, but brhu not managing to make it back. I think went a little bit too low there, not having enough resources to get himself back. And we see even percent. And we see brhu trying to put up a wall again. Yeah, the back air there sending Jim away, letting brhu have a little bit of room to set up this wall. You know, you gotta let the concrete set in before you can really set up a wall. So brhu needing a little bit of breathing space. But Jim straight back at it. He wants to move these bricks immediately. But brhu, he's keeping it going. Until now, reading an air dodge, but brhu sending out a can instead. Makes the area a little bit more hazardous. Jim not wanting to commit to anything. Quick jab on shield. Going for the forward air, trying to take it all right there. Not managing to get it, also like losing his stock for it, but he's not in a terrible position. We saw this earlier on in this game. And Jim managed to even up the stocks and then the percent again. Whether or not he'll be able to do it twice, or if this wall that brhu's putting up is going to take more effect. The side B, into the side B, into the third side B, and that's a lot of damage. The down air on the can. And Jim is immediately back to death percent, but not before taking brhu's second stock. We're seeing last stock a piece. If we ignore the percents here, we're going to pretty even game, but luckily for brhu, we don't ignore percents here. And brhu is going to tack on quite a bit more, it looks like. 150 now to 30%. And brhu getting the odd hit into, I think that was a can. And brhu taking game one here. Very, very nice stuff. It's always a very interesting game watching these two play. It's like sometimes brhu doesn't know how to handle Jimbits, and sometimes Jimbits has to well, rethink things. Go to a secondary, being that Palu. Donk, I see that you literally just put a message. Please let me know if the audio's not right. Like, if it's a little bit weird, because I'm having to do something a little bit different to usual. Because Red took his headset on holiday with... Well, he took his headset home and then he's gone on holiday. It's good? Excellent. Thank you very much. But we've got brhu putting up a little bit of a fight versus the Palu to start out, but Jimbits forcing his way in, but he's taking a lot of damage because of a missed connection there. Yeah, Jimbits trying to be all up in brhu's grill on his shield, but brhu keeping himself a little bit safer. Trying to poke with the back air, knowing that it's got invincibility on it. But it's not really amounting to much. brhu attack on this damage. Even more so. I like the explosive flame attempt there. Could have caught a jump from ledge. But, down throw? Oh no, going for the stage control instead of the confirm. And the reflector of the can actually hitting brhu and taking the stock. And Jim still on his first at 5%, but brhu, well, Duck Hunt Duo is known for not having too many confirms at high percent, but if you're going to throw out an up air to Shark, well, that's a way to do it. Fantastic for brhu to find that. And now we're seeing even stocks, even percents pretty much. brhu trying to cement a lead, but Jimbits bringing it straight back. Forcing a jump there from the platform. Not wanting to take another up air, but taking another up air because he tried to get out of it. And the count coming out. Dash attack. We're not seeing another up air trying to Shark. Oh, and the reflect. Both a counter and a reflect there, it looks like. Not quite amounting to anything, but hey, it scared me a little bit. Yeah, brhu very nicely putting the can hazard onto the stage so that Jimbits couldn't commit to covering the ledge there. I think the gunman literally hit Jim out of a counter attempt. Ooh, the up smash, spot dodged, forward throw, again going for the stage control, but the air dodge is going to mean the end of Jimbits. But we see a down throw, no back throw, not going to kill yet, but that explosive flame off stage. brhu going straight into it, then into the blast zone. We're seeing even stocks here in game 2. Even percents starting out anyway, but brhu making himself a little bit of a lead here. Nothing too fancy. But I don't know why. I thought Jimbits was going to go down air, down air. I don't think that's a Palu thing, but ooh, going for the down air again. This time off stage. Not managing to hit it, but managing to hit the can with the auto reticle. And jumping over the clay pigeon. He's got so little left to keep himself safe, and he's... That is game 2 going to Jimbits with a gimp with the nair. Not getting the final hit, so brhu didn't really have, well, a lot of vertical recovery left. He had to throw it all out, and it just was not enough.
Stop battle. Duck Hunt Duo.
Also, this is only the second set I've actually been able to commentate tonight, which is a very nice break. But I don't know if you guys have heard, but next week, Meltdown, Sheffield Meltdown, is celebrating its 4th birthday, and because of that, they're actually adding some extra prize. They're adding extra money to the prize pot. every placing, we usually pay up to like 3rd place. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd have been increased payouts wise, and because it's their 4th birthday, they wanted to say, hey, you know what? 4th place, they also get a payout. If you want to come down, it's going to be a hell of a week. We've already got quite a few Nottingham players saying that they're already going to come. And well, hopefully, you guys could too. It's going to be a good week. But I've rambled enough. I've plugged enough. Jimbits plugging brhu into the wall of the of Pokemon Stadium and straight into the blaster. It's a little, well, I was going to say it's an electric start, but Jim's sitting on a high percent here. Very back and forth. Ooh. brhu realizing he didn't want to pressure Jim too hard because he has been pretty happy in this now that he's swapped to the Palu. With, you know, a counter that also like reflects projectiles, I can very, very much understand why he's using it so much. But brhu kind of setting up a little bit more of a trap instead of a wall here, like trying to make it hard for Jim to traverse things, but then following it up with an actual move from Duck Hunt instead of another projectile. I think because Jim is so heavy on their accounts. But forced off stage is brhu. Recovers high and manages to make his way back, but only to be sent off stage again very shortly after. The Oracle going onto the can, but brhu charging in, getting hit by it. But he's managed to turn things around. Nice little bit of movement there from Jimbits. Keeping himself alive. Too far away for the gunman to be able to hit him. And now it's brhu off stage. Well, on the back foot again. Back throw. Down throw even. And I heard a big sigh from brhu right there. Was not happy about losing that stock. He's got to keep himself his head straight. He's been doing really well, and look at that. He's evening up the stocks again. Very, very even percents. What's 25% to, well, a little bit of a straight hit and a can. As soon as he grounds himself, keeps up that wall that he's been putting up. He could start going his way again. Ooh, but the upper, trying to get the up through the stage. Saw a little bit of the hitbox come out, but Jimbits a little bit too far away from ledge for it to work. The panic roll from ledge from brhu. The immediate get up. I like the little sit back here. He's taking a little bit of time for himself. Just letting the can do the work while he's sat in shield. Very nice. And jumping over the 3rd auto reticle. Managing to get the aerial in. Still attacking on that damage. If he can just keep up this slow-paced assault here, he could be in with a win for Game 3. Oh, and a dash attack on shield. The can sent a little bit too far away to be able to confirm. But back at brhu off stage. Air dodging back to ledge, dodging the down tilt, and the pattern to Jim rolled the ledge to try and grab. It didn't work out for him. brhu's calling it out. Managing to almost even up this percent here if brhu can get himself a confirm. Oh, he's still living. He's still living, but jumps straight into the side B from Palu. I've said it multiple times throughout this set. I cannot remember the name of the side B in this moment in time. You guys know what move I'm meaning, and that's enough. Well, that is Game 3 going to Jimbits. Oh, I've actually just remembered. We have, like, player cams now. Like I say, it's like Could hear brhu like exhale earlier, big sigh, but you could see sort of the turmoil that is going through his mind while he's playing because of this player cam. But again, I think for every game so far, brhu has been the first one to tack on that damage. And he's leveling up the amount of percent as well. Great sort of set first like interactions really of this game 4 here. brhu looking pretty comfortable. If he can keep this up, this is exactly what he needed last game. Set the wall and let the traps go off while Jimbits tries his best. But the reflect coming out from Jimbits. Not really managing to get too much from it, but I mean, hey, if you don't get hit by it, that's sometimes enough. Oh, but not getting hit by the final hit of that up air, it looked like. Jimbits still hanging on for dear life at 160% now. And now Jimbits doing what I said brhu should have done earlier. Sitting back, trying to make things happen on his own terms. But the can is out. The can is there to stop the assault by Jimbits, and brhu taking the first stock here. 96% on him, and he's not too light of a dog. I meant too heavy of a dog. That down smash is going to take the first stock, and Jim not taking any extra percent for it. No extra credit on brhu's part, but he's making it up for it now. 66, 81% now unanswered on Jimbits. And he's tacking on a little bit more, getting these stray hits. In the can, into play. And the nair out of shield. Jimbits wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. And boy, is it working for him. But the smash on the up smash, it's now Jimbits tacking on a little bit of damage. Using the can against him. But brhu saying, no, this is my can. I will use it how I want to. Taking that stock immediately after. Only 40% on brhu at that point in time. To grab the wrong way. But brhu is off stage. The miss on the grab there. Could have been an opportunity for Jim, but brhu carrying things forwards. Dash attack clanking with a can, hitting both of them. At this point in time, neither of them really want to take too much like stray damage, but brhu, with an extra stock in hand, is a lot more ready to deal with it. But that extra stock in hand, he's had to play it now. Last stock for both players, but Jimbits definitely on the back foot. brhu trying to end it there with that shark on the up air, but the down throw into the can, still not taking it. 150% now on Jimbits. He's on his last legs. I don't know how many legs this man has, but he's on the last ones of them. He just keeps going. And he's racking up the damage until the get up attack from the ledge into the can. Gonna spell the end of game 4 here. It's been a fantastic set so far, and brhu is wanting to make it even more interesting, taking it to game 5 here. I believe this is our first game 5 of the night. Tonight, yeah. Our first game 5 of the night. If you want to check the bracket like I just did right then, you could go to start.gg/MeltingPoint. It'll take you to this weekly. And well, you'll be able to see exactly what's happening. But maybe not exactly what's happening. You know, you can't see the play-by-play unlike you are right here. But what's happening right here is we're seeing a pretty even start between these two. Jim trying to take the lead here. Not wanting to commit can a little bit in the way there because, well, that's where brhu definitely wants it to be. Sorry about that. I sneezed. I don't know if you guys heard it. I'm sorry if you did. I tried to make it so you didn't. But while I've sneezed and also apologize for sneezing, brhu is evening things up, but gets caught by the up air. I'm gonna actually just... There we go. I've only just realised that they were on the opposite side. But Jim trying to carry things forward, only 90% on him. Not really death percent to a lot of what brhu can do. And the damage is rising on brhu as well. But Jim going for these multiple auto reticles, it seems to be a little bit of a habit that he's got. Just trying to keep brhu at bay because it does hit the can multiple times. Like, wears down how much the can is still going to be active for. But it is definitely something that he is doing it time and time again. Ooh, and the can going off on an auto timer there. brhu wanting to end it all with that down air, but not quite finding the mark. It is quite difficult when with Palutena's up B. But the forward throw is still not going to connect with the can, but is going to connect with that up air because Jimbits was like, I do not want to get hit by that can. And well, brhu following up beautifully. Evening up the percent, no, evening up the stocks, definitely not the percent. Oh, and Jim is taking a stock here. We're pretty even on percents now, but not the stocks. Not the place where it kind of counts. Right here and right now, we are on our last game. brhu on his last stock. Potentially in the bracket, definitely in this set. Ooh, that's a lot of pressure on shield. And it's a lot of damage. Another one into the back end, not wanting to chance another side B. And the can beautifully covering ledge there. 115%. brhu is attacking on this damage absolutely beautifully. Oh, the can. The reverse, like, hitbox of the can there. Going into Jimbits. And then the up smash is going to take Jimbits' last stock. One of these two is on their last stock of this bracket right now. And brhu making a little bit of a case for himself for it to, well, only be his last of this set. Right, I like that. brhu making himself a little bit of room instead of trying to charge in. You know, the aerials from Palutena, it's not something you want to try and contest, especially when you duck hunt duo. And the dash attack on shield. Managing to jump out of the can confirm, well, attempt. But he just rose up, grabs. A little bit early on the counter there, but he's not counting himself out. Oh, brhu throwing up a couple of things, back throw, getting that stage control. Beautiful placement of the gunman, making it try and fall with Jimbits there. Very nice stuff. Jumping out this time, learning from his mistake earlier. And the can doesn't actually take the stock. Jimbits still hanging on. Down there on shield, brhu taking it safe. Knows that a loss in interaction here could mean he loses this set. And Jimbits knowing this as well. Trying to enter the space with the back air and the auto reticle. Not wanting to overly commit, but the can is going to take the set for brhu here. He is finding himself in grand finals versus a 9. He gets himself that Run